So cool. Watch just long enough to. Okay. Oh no, not yet. Okay. Fair enough. You're probably close, Slaves James. But yeah, if you got a nope out of here, that I respect. Yeah, be careful. I'll catch you on the next one. Slaves James is trying to play this game as well at the same time, trying to get caught up. All right, so where did we leave off? So this is an island. We've basically joined Rio and convinced him to sail us out to this island out here called Zombie Island, which is exciting. So other than the fact that it's a bit foreboding from the locals, apparently this is where the stone that we are looking for is probably buried, right? So we've got the original stone here.
It was the Coyote Stone.
Coyote Stone. And then we've got basically another one, presumably somewhere on this island. We did a puzzle without giving up too much. Again, you can check the playlist that I shared in chat if you want to get caught up with what I did before. But there was basically a puzzle that did reveal where the, where the treasure was located. So that is what we are doing now. We've made our way out here. Worth showing off the inventory here in case you haven't forgot or you want to know. Got the Coyote Stone. This is a poison dart. Got this unlucky statue thing that everybody hates, but I think it's made of flint, which could come in handy later. We do have this lipstick. We've got... This is an electronic, like, reflector thing.
It was the electronic marker which Bronson used with his theodolite.
There you go. We also have the theodolite over here, like the actual one we were using. Or I guess Bronson was using. And then we've got... this is like a bank statement.
It was Ubier's bank statement.
Yeah, and Ubier is like the guy who in the other part of this storyline is dealing with Nico and is like racing her, presumably with this to this stone here. So it's quite interesting. We've got the panties.
It was a pair of red, lace-trimmed panties decorated with a large black satin heart.
Forever have the panties. Okay, so let's have a look, shall we? We've got the sea. Very good. I see Rio, boat, cliff. There's also rock outcrop. I don't think I noticed at the end of last stream. I think that is generally where we're at. It doesn't look like we can move left or right, which is why I think we might have to go up. We just saved here. So I think what we'll do is we'll investigate, we'll look at some stuff, talk to Rio, and then probably try to climb up or figure out what we need to do with the outcrop. I'm not really sure if this is going to be a puzzle right away or not.
The warm Caribbean. The sea looked inviting, but I was here to do a job.
Yeah, okay.
Rio's boat was strewn with fishing nets and tackle.
I don't want to leave, obviously.
The outcrop was about the only feature on the cliff face.
Okay.
The cliff stopped me getting off the beach.
Wait, what? Is that the coal?
No, it can't be.
A lucky coal?
But it was. My lucky piece of coal.
Let's go.
Rio, how far away is Ketch's Landing from here?
Best part of 10 miles. Why?
10 miles?
That catapult must have been a lot more powerful than I thought.
That is an amazing callback. So early in an earlier episode, I thought that we needed to use the coal on the reflector. The reflector was attached to this, this flagpole. I thought we had to fling it through there to knock it off, but we overshot it by a lot. Apparently 10 miles off, which is bonkers. That's a really funny callback. I wonder if we'll need to use that somewhere else, but we'll see. Let's talk to Rio.
That Emily sure asks a lot of questions.
Reset, man. This whole Emily business just isn't funny.
Look, we're obviously at cross purposes here. I'm talking about Emily Ketch.
Yeah, and so am I. She was my friend. Her aunts hated it, but we did move together, you know. She used to be real keen at hide and seek. It could take hours to find her. One time, the last time, it took days. She must have shouted and screamed herself hoarse, but there was nobody to hear her.
Where'd she hidden herself?
Captain Ketch's old sea chest. The only way to open it was from the outside.
Suddenly, I didn't feel so good. We never exchanged another word about Emily Ketch.
Hmm. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's a dark turn, huh? All right. Okay. Okay. Cole made the ultimate sacrifice, except it didn't. Yeah, that's a really funny little thing. I almost missed it, but I saw a little dot there, and I was like, oh, that must be an item or something. But sure enough.
Could I borrow your net?
Yeah, man, no problem.
Okay. Oh, now he wants the net. Very good. What a throw, by the way.
You planning on catching some fish?
Nope. I'm after a big rock.
It's true. I suppose it's true. Okay, nothing else from the look of things here.
The cliff stopped me getting off the beach.
Implication you dealt with Emily's ghost. Oh, right. You know what? That didn't actually even occur to me. I thought that was like some messed up, Wow, that's crazy. I didn't that you just watched that hit me right there. That is crazy. I guess that is the implication, right? I'd be interested to go back and ask a little bit more about her to the two ladies. But that makes more sense with the discussion with Rio. Cuz she was in the chest, right? I thought it was just something where like she wasn't being taken care of or something, and they put her in there because she was like they didn't want to deal with her. But man, that is weird. Oh, what a cool little twist. Can we go up the cliff
The cliff
here?
was steep. Too steep to climb without handholds.
Okay, without handholds.
And I couldn't find any.
The outcrop seems promising then.
It was too high. I couldn't get up there.
Okay, we do have a puzzle afoot.
I was quite happy where I was, relatively speaking.
Okay, this makes me think, is there anything else in here that I need to deal with? I see the outcrop, I see the cliff. It seems like this is all we have to deal with. Okay. The net. The net, maybe we can kind of whip it up there and climb up it somehow. It's got maybe some footholds. It's the net, right? Yeah.
Well, here I go. Wish me luck, Rio.
Good luck, George. Watch out for the Walking Dead.
Okay, I guess we hooked it
I
up proper.
stumbled down dark stairwells for what seemed like forever, until suddenly I found myself, wow, in an abandoned London Underground station. This place must have been closed down decades ago.
Oh yeah, I think this one in real life is haunted. Well, they say it's haunted, right? I watched a Jago video on this one, on the British Museum one, because this is closed down. There's an adjacent underground station that serves the area instead. Is interesting. A lot of ghostly implications right now. Anywho, so we can go to the left. We can go to the right a little bit. Wang machine, poster, map, cupboard. Oh. Okay, so there is a train in the back. We can leave up the stairs. Presume she doesn't want to. Vending machine, poster. And then we go over. Okay, so I guess, well, let's deal with the left side first, I guess. Check this vending machine. Looks like there's different hotspots on it.
It was an old chocolate vending machine. The slot was much too thin for my fingers. 1D only was embossed below the coin slot. Something protruded slightly from the slot.
Okay. Well, what do we got? We use the... You can probably use that in there, right? That's pretty teeny. Little hair clip. Oh, you get chocolate?
I pushed the hair clip into the slot and whatever was stuck there disappeared into the machine.
Okay.
The machine needed to be fed a coin before it would operate.
And wait, that's what we did, right? Coin reject slot.
I pulled out an old English penny. The cup was empty. 1D only. An ancient bar of chocolate dropped into the tray at the bottom of the machine. And as a special bonus, the penny dropped through to the reject bucket.
I am assuming that this chocolate will never be used. And that we just need the penny.
I took the ancient bar of chocolate.
But maybe I'm wrong.
It was a very old bar of chocolate with a row of boys pictured on the wrapper.
Okay.
It was an old English penny coin. On one side was Britannia, managing to look both virginal and matronly. On the other was the head of King George VI, looking much the same.
Can we just unlimited chocolate?
One bar of antique chocolate was more than enough for me.
Nice. Okay, cool. Cool.
It was a poster advertising holidays in Scotland. It was an old ticket machine. A sign read, "Tickets 3D."
This one does not seem to have as many bells and whistles as the vending machine does. Sleepers. What we got here?
A pile of old railway sleepers was blocking the platform. I'd probably break my neck if I climbed over the sleepers, or worse, a heel.
A heel. Okay, so there's, I guess, nothing in the sleepers. She just wants to climb over it. So there's every time the train goes by, I lose control. That's interesting. Okay. So I guess, I don't know why I would need a ticket from the ticket machine, but we would need 2 more pennies here, I guess, to, Oh, we got a ghost! Oh, yeah! Very good. Okay. Panic burn, yeah, just head on back. Oh, cool. Am I able to... I guess I'll just save really quick just in case. Ghost. I didn't expect that. I guess that is the implication. Everybody's getting ghostly here.
The ghost obviously didn't want to talk. Perhaps it was shy.
I like that she's just totally cool. She's like, oh yeah, ghost? No big deal. I'm still a little bit worried about my heel, though.
LBS. Lubes? What are lubes?
Herbs.
The machine wasn't about to weigh me for nothing.
Okay.
The date on the poster was before I was born. The poster was advertising a play I'd never heard of.
Lurbs. The lurbs.
It was an old map of the London Underground. It looked just like the modern one.
Cupboard.
It was a maintenance cupboard. A latch lock stopped me getting into the cupboard.
Okay, well, what do we got? Can we pull a George here?
The blade of the dagger just fitted between the door and the soft wood frame. The door gave slightly, and then held firm.
Okay. I guess that's part of the solution. Good times all around. Something for everybody.
A warning sign saying high voltage convinced me to leave the lights alone. The train signal light still worked. It was the tunnel the train had come out of.
Can we go down there, I guess? Probably not.
It was too dangerous to start walking along the tracks. I remembered what always happened to Wile E. Coyote when he did that.
Okay. True. Alright, so we can kind of get the door started, but it does not continue. I mean, the weighing machine... I mean, do we need to... I don't know what we need to weigh here.
I put the old penny into the slot, the needle twitched rustily, and the machine spat out a card.
Okay. Well, go on.
The weight was in imperial units. It meant nothing to me. The card also had my fortune on it.
Ooh.
A family quarrel will turn out to your advantage.
Interesting. Oh, we've got a train coming through. So can we... Oh, there's a crack now. I see. Can we, like, do something with the card in here? We can kind of maybe slip it in there. It's like a movie.
I remembered my student days when I regularly forgot my house keys. A wiggle with the thick card between the frame and the lock, and the latch lifted.
Let's go. Well, what do we have in
If I
here?
closed the cupboard,
A button?
it was a big, red, ever so tempting button.
Yeah, it is tempting. Okay. Save.
If I...
Button. Gotta push it. We gotta push the button. Okay, I turned the changed the light.
The train was my ride out of there. I could worry about not having a ticket when I got to the docks.
Nice. Okay, so the idea was to get onto the train. I didn't understand. I didn't even know what our objective was there. I wonder if there was more we could do with the ghosts. That seemed like a missed opportunity for something cool and creepy, but... To Nico's credit, she's just like, yeah, it's just a ghost, don't worry about it. No big deal. No big deal. Cool. We're back with George again. I do enjoy this back and forth bit. I think that's kind of cool. There's like a bunch of things I'm going to come back and do there. All right, so there really isn't anything out here to our left. I can move a little bit this way. Looks like the exit's to our right. Just make sure there's nothing over here that we want to see. It's just a nice little background here. I have to say, this game looks very nice. It just seems a little bit cleaner than the first one, which is always what you want. Is there's two different exits here? Got like an up and a down. Okay, we'll go up, I guess. Doesn't seem to be anything I can click on. Oh no, is this a maze? Oh, if it's a maze. Get some reeds. Classic adventure game item.
A clump of reeds grew out of the stinking swamp. It was a clump of reeds.
We can take more.
One reed was enough.
Okay, we have a single reed.
It was a short, hollow reed.
Oh, can we combine them? That's got to be it, right?
The end of the reed was too narrow for the dart to fit into. It was a stagnant swamp. Nothing, I mean nothing, would possess me to step into that swamp.
Okay. What was that? Was that just a bug reacting to bugs? Guess we can keep going, it looks like. The exit over here? I think you would want to do the ghost thing, but far later. Okay. So check into that. Layer? What is that? What was a layer?
There was something in that hole beneath the rock.
Alright, so I don't necessarily trust... I know we're burning a lot of save slots here, but... who knows what this layer is?
As soon as I stooped to investigate the hole, its inhabitant disappeared into the darkness.
Oh, an inhabitant, you say?
There was something in... The creature disappeared again, but I caught a glimpse of something small and furry.
Oh. Small and furry, you say? Well, perhaps we can catch it with our net, question mark? Would you like some lipstick?
It was home to something with more teeth than kind thoughts in its head.
Okay. Maybe this is not something we need to deal with. Is there anywhere else we can go? We can go back. Looks like kind of on the edges here. It's a reference to a game that's been mentioned as a possible future play, but it hasn't been featured yet. So if you pursued that, you would ironically spoil yourself for another game. Shriek! Oh, okay. Interesting.
Stay cool, Stobart. It was only a bird.
Okay, yeah, so I guess don't tell me, because I do plan on playing everything, even if it takes forever. That's cool that it's a reference to something, though. That's neat. I'll have to keep my eyes on the layer there, then. Okay, well, I guess we'll check the other path. I think the other path is different, I'm guessing. So we have some sort of furry creature with a lot of teeth hidden away, and we've got a reed now. And that is our kind of, that's all we've gotten out of that at the moment. Try the bottom path here. Whoa! Wonder how many butts were around that bird. Wonder how many butts that bird's seen. Ooh, this is nice. Alright, sorry. Checking my phone quick. I don't see anything here. These mushrooms are obviously like a very clickable. Yeah, this is a really cool area. Cool looking area. Oh, branch. Okay. What do we got on a branch here?
If I jumped, I could just about reach the branch.
Okay.
It was a stout, overhanging branch.
Let's just double check. Why would we want to grab the branch? Oh, is it a baby elephant? It's a boar. I'm assuming we need to be careful here. cool. I don't know. Can we, like... I guess we'll
Climbing
mess
the
with the
tree
branch.
wasn't going to help any in this situation.
Are we afraid of the little
It
baby
was
boar?
a stout, overhanging branch. Climbing the tree.
Okay, so we can't climb the tree. I was like, maybe we can rig up some sort of contraption. It looks like... Okay, so we can't go any further until the boar is dealt with. Can I click on it directly?
The boar's expression said, "Forget it, Stobart."
I always thought they were bigger. I might be wrong. So we can't combine the reed. We know this now. But can we put something... It's tinier than that, right? But that's probably not our play at the moment.
The end of the reed was too narrow for the dart to fit into.
Can we use the net on the boar directly? Like, hello, little boar. Didn't work, I guess. Okay. I feel like the branch, like I want the branch to be involved in this, but I don't know
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
how that works. Something shiny going on here. Archie. Wrong, wrong, wrong.
I'd better think.
Do you want the red panties? Maybe this is the boar right here. This is what you need. What you want. In poison dart, I
I
don't want
couldn't
to...
get close enough to stick the dart in him.
I wouldn't want you to anyway. You to do that. Yeah, can we make
I
that?
don't think so.
It's a bit of a bore. Oh boy.
There wasn't much point in using an empty hollow reed on a wild boar.
Wild boar. Yes, we can't...
Not s-
Just chuck the coal. Yeah, the mama boar, right? Yeah, good point, CD. Hello, hello. That was my thought at first, where I was like, if this is a baby, maybe this is the puzzle here. Wow. I guess. I mean, I check and see. 1 sec. There we go. Let's let the dog go to bed here. Let me shut down Bonnie Treats. I think she's done for the night. There we go. Whole island was definitely tricky. It seems that way. This is, I mean, at the moment, we've got quite a bit of inventory, but not a lot of, options in terms of the area. We've got this branch, which
Climbing the tree wasn't going to help any in this situation.
he doesn't want to climb anything here. Like, he doesn't say anything interesting about the branch either, right?
It was a stout, overhanging branch.
Yeah. A stout, overhanging branch. And the net doesn't work with that. I was thinking, like, maybe, like, lure it over, right? And then capture it, but... that does not seem to be something that it wants to do. I wonder if we don't have the right stuff for that yet. Let me just double check this. So we have swamp again.
Oh no. Oh no. I wasn't going in there.
Wasn't going in there.
It was a stagnant swamp.
Like,
I'd seen it done in movies. The hero eludes his foe by hiding underwater, breathing through a hollow reed until it's safe to come out. I was glad I didn't have a foe to elude.
okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this layer. I feel like maybe this is something we need to address first. Just poke. Okay, just blindly poke them.
End of the reed had been neatly bitten off.
Oh?
Now I knew what was living in there. A long-toothed, snarling, furry wild thing.
Okay. Okay, this is good. If it's chewed off, can we combine these now? The end, right? Oh, yes.
The dart fitted snugly into the reed. Great. I was tooled up and dangerous.
Dangeroo. That's presumptuous. Oh, wait, turning the treats off for the dog. I'm cutting her off. Get her keys. Alright, cool. Here we are. So I wonder if we can use the dart here now. I kind of don't want to, again, I don't want to harm this boar. This boar's just like living its life right now. And George comes in and ruins the day. What a shot. Okay. We did it. Good for us. All this to get... Are there 2 exits? Yes. So there's a right and a back. We took the right.
It was a needle of rock in the middle of the clearing. It didn't look like a natural formation. I remembered Ketch's log. For is it not writ that 'tis easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle? Seemed pretty relevant now.
Rock needle, sure. Oh, why is this such a big area? Okay. Are we trying to climb it? Is that what's happening here, George?
No good. I'd have to be bitten by a radioactive spider before I stood any chance of getting up there.
Okay, so we need to find the radioactive spider. That's in my notes. Can we use this to climb up?
I could see no point in tying the net to the creepers on the rock.
Okay. We climbed up one thing, but we can pick up the creeper.
The creeper just came away from the rock as I pulled it.
Are these like vines or something? Is that what a
The
creeper
creeper
is?
didn't look like it would hold my weight.
Okay. Doesn't look like there's much in the way of other hotspots here. So I guess we try the rock needle? No, you're just gonna drop it on the ground. Very good, George.
The creeper felt unpleasant and fleshy.
And fleshy. Nobody knows what, seriously. It is like a really funny, like, I'm trying. Look at me doing my thing here. Okay, so this is just a loop back around. Very good. So that was this one. What about, there's a back exit here. This one here. Oh! Okay, so these are all connected. I didn't even know there was an exit over there.
There was something.
Is there anything else we need to do in here?
It was home to something.
I don't know if we need anything gnawed off, do we? Got the panties? That's one way to dispose of them. Okay. This island is very cool. I like this like atmosphere. This is a very cool part of the game. Creeper. Let me look up the word creeper. Weird Google search here. Okay, so just another name for vine, I guess. Plants that creep on the ground. Includes watermelon, strawberry, pumpkin, sweet potatoes, and vines. General vines. Okay, cool. Wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something really obvious with like what they were. I've never heard of that term before. Let's watch that climbing animation again. Very good.
It was a needle of rock in the middle of the clearing.
Easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle. We can pick these...
The creeper felt unpleasant and fleshy.
These vines here. We can't use it really with the rock needle directly. It seems. It doesn't look like there's anywhere else we can use it. I tried clicking on one of the exits, and that just sets it back down again. Similar to that. But yeah, so if I click on the needle itself, George just does this very weird climbing animation. Okay, so we must have to introduce something else into the environment here. So there's not really much going in the way of the area. Okay, what have we
The
done?
net attached easily enough to the creeper and seemed secure.
Okay, creeper with net. I was gonna say we got up one wall with the net. The net feels like a choice, but we're just gonna awkwardly. Yeah, George, don't bother using the item you just created. Good call.
It was the crept out creeper with the net tied to it.
Does that mean we need to do something else with it? The coal, give it some weight, perhaps? No. I don't know. The Adelaide?
It was the...
Exit will just have a sleeve. It just drops it there.
It was the crept out creeper with the net tied to it.
I guess there must be another item. Well, it's not that. Ooh. Okay, I was just getting the creeper with the net again. I was like, ooh. When they're trying to grab that, like, that animation from somebody doing it, they're just like, hey, you just try to climb up this wall and best you can. I don't know why this should work.
Great. I'd created some sort of creeper marker fishing net assembly. Sometimes I terrify myself with my creative genius. The marker was fastened to the creeper by the net. Now it was starting to look like something useful.
What? How?
I'd successfully got the marker into a position near the top of the needle simply by using the kind of lateral thinking that can get you institutionalized.
Oh, I agree with that. Okay, so that may, I guess, so the marker needs to be up there and we can use the theodolite to I don't know, to find a waypoint, perhaps?
I wasn't gonna pull it down now I'd got it up there.
Okay. I suppose our next move is to... It's not like we have a clearing that we can walk to, really. Windows startup jingle. Da-na-na. We all know the one. Yeah, I was just trying to think if there's like a clearing or something. I'm guessing we need to use the theodolite with it. Ooh, excuse me. But I guess maybe not, because have we been here? This seems new. Since when can we go over here? What is this? Oh, okay, so we have to be on that side of the swamp, I guess, to be able to enter and or exit that area. We're in this back area now, you see this?
Huh?
Eh? Is right. This is a maze. Oh my goodness.
The woods seem to go on forever.
Oh, broken sword. You sly dog. Okay. Interesting. That seemed like a very straightforward area, and suddenly it turned into walking through the bayou and Game Night 1 right there. Okay. We're gonna have to really think about this. I'm playing the original one.
That high up, the marker should be visible for miles.
Okay, that is good. That is what we want, I think. Visible for miles. The perspective here is very odd. I don't really know what it wants me to do here. I'm guessing we need to use the theodolite with this. But the question is, like, how does it want me to
I'd better
interact
think
with
this
it?
through.
How does it want me to do it? Like, I guess there's a chance, and this is, I guess, the most likely chance, unfortunately for me, is that... Hang on. Can we do anything with the branch here? There's the branch is up there, right?
Climbing the tree.
Maybe we can... Okay, alright. I don't know why. I don't know what that is yet. I cannot figure
Climbing
the
the
branch
tree.
out yet. Anyway, my worry is that there's somewhere hidden in the middle of, in the middle of the woods, there's like a clearing or something I need to interact with, I'm guessing. I'm hoping it's not true. But I don't think that there's any sort of way for me to go, like, back down again. I don't think. But it just seems like we've got these two entrances into, I don't know, the wilderness, if you will. Rio's not helping at all. But this is the closest thing I feel like to an open area. And there's nothing here suggesting there's a hotspot to do anything with. It's just these exits here. We can go to this middle one.
I was going round in circles.
But see, lines like that make me believe that there's no way I'm going to be able to find my way through this thing. Like, without without some sort of guidance. Now, the other option, I guess, that would make sense if you're designing this is to be like, the whole puzzle can be solved in this room, and then whatever you get with this, like whatever direction perhaps like this thing gives you, that will allow you to move through the swamp properly. So then it becomes a question of like, what does the game want me to do? With this, what does it want me to do? So it is rather limited. This is just coming back around again, and this just loops us right back. We just come out of a different space, right? In the back, this brings us here, from which we can kind of bounce around to different areas, depending.
Hold on. I've been here before, haven't I?
Yeah, it's those lines that make me think that what I'm doing right now, which is putting around the jungle fairly aimlessly, hoping that I'm going to stumble upon a room that I haven't been to yet, will work, and I suspect that it won't, but I guess I should double check some of these rooms for hotspots, because maybe, you know, we couldn't even exit from this side, so maybe there's some things I can click on that didn't exist. The one down here.
I could have sworn this path.
Okay. So I think that basically proves that this is probably not the way to do this, because we literally came out of here, I think, right? And we ended up on this side. So it does seem like we're getting random rooms coming up. Was thinking about going full Bilbo here and starting to like map out the area, but I think there might not be worth in doing such a thing. Okay, so that means that there is a puzzle, I guess, afoot here.
One read was enough.
That requires me to, guess we do. I don't know. Basically, I think that we have to figure something out with that needle, and that will allow us to get further into the jungle to do, I guess, go to the buried treasure. I'm not really sure what else we would need to go in there for. There's no way for us to go back down. So I think what we're dealing with right now is what we already know. What is this big slide here? Did we glitch the game out? I think we did. Very cool. I think... Wait. That was weird. Was that just a pan that direction? I guess it was. Oh, really? It's good that it doesn't soft lock it. Finding the path gets a lot harder, though. Was I supposed to follow the boar, maybe? I guess, like, that was the intended solution, perhaps?
The reed was a lot shorter since that creature had savaged it.
The dead end to the north. This one here, right? This does look like a path, but yeah, it has not been an available one. If you grab the branch to dodge the boar, it runs into that dead end and clears the path. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we don't have anything that we can use to clear it out either. That is interesting. And okay, Havorius, you're kind of on the same path I am. Very good. Okay. I'm glad that it's not soft locked. That's fascinating though. The more and more I hear about like the little bits of things with this game, and people have been super good about letting me know things like, you know, after the fact or in a safe way like this. How fascinating. I can't wait to kind of dive into like more about how this game was made, because it's the bit that got mentioned with like you can, if you lose certain items in certain different spots, like I forgot who was talking about this on the last stream, but if you like lose certain items in certain spots, there's always a backup item that will get you through, and that goes in like 3 or 4 items deep depending on what happened, and like eventually you can use like the lipstick to like get the fishing lure or something like that, or to use on the fishing lure. It's really interesting. But I wonder what the story is with this. Oh, this is Director's Cut right there. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, this one's it's the original. This is very interesting. Very interesting. All right, so
That high up, the marker should be visible for miles.
I have one weird thought here. So the only other hotspot that we have is the swamp. Okay, well there goes that idea. I was like, we can maybe set the autolite down here in the swamp and then like have a look at it.
What the? Steady, guy. It's just a monkey.
Okay, just a monkey. Just a monkey. Is it Jojo the monkey? So it's harder to find the path. I wonder if, I mean, like, is this something like a Tales of Monkey Island-esque maze where I need to listen for certain things? Near an exit? What do we got in the reeds? We've checked the swamp. There's nothing else that will work for this, right? Don't know why else we need to do anything with this swamp in particular.
The woods seem to go on forever.
So did I go the wrong way, or... Okay, so if I go back and forth between rooms, I do end up going back and forth to the same thing. However, if I were to go...
What the? Steady, guy. It's just a monkey.
If I go up here, that takes us to the back part here. If I go back, and then back here. Okay, so that's consistent. So maybe there is a method to the madness. I just don't know what the madness quite is yet. It might be that way. Hey, Zareth. You're welcome. So that's where it changed. That is where it changed.
Forever.
So what did I do differently in that room? That was different. What did I do differently there? When the Fire Nation attacked. Yes, exactly. This is an interesting puzzle. Music just randomly stops. Wonder if that's important. Are these like mosquito things random? Or is that also... I'm trying to think of everything that could possibly be telling me yes or no or something, like nudging me in a direction. Nothing left with the layer either.
It was
right?
home to something.
Right, you're good.
I wasn't about to try that again. I'm way too attached to my fingers.
Yeah, I feel like we're not going to get anything else sent under there at this point. Unless you want a coal, piece of coal. Okay, I'm assuming that that's random. That's my guess, because there's really no reason for us to get that one. Okay, so I think that we're on the right track. He hasn't shrugged. Is this like a Monkey Island 1 thing where we need to like get the X amount of correct exits? And that'll allow us to do things? So we just got the shrug there. And yeah, I don't see any other exits other than the way that we came. This is fascinating. I hope I'm not overthinking this. Go off of the little moth things. That's probably just part of the excuse me. Part of the background. We don't have that open, obviously. Nothing really we can do with the branch as far as I can tell. And this is a consistent spot as well. The other path comes out over here.
That high up, the marker should be visible for miles.
So this is my wonder, like, I feel like I need to use the marker to be able to tell where I'm going, but it doesn't it doesn't seem like there's a way for me to use the Theodolite to look at it. It seems that way. It seems that way. It's like we walk in here. We should be able to see it for miles, says George. But, I mean, like, do I just hit look?
It was Bronson's Theodolite.
No, right? We tried the swamp. Oops. Try it again. Just a shrug.
Oh no, I wasn't going in there.
And yeah, I think that these animations are consistent, so I'm not going to worry about that.
What the? Steady, guy. It's just a monkey.
The question now is that random? Or does that mean something? Okay, only one way through this one, so we must have to go this way. Same with this one. Boris. Because folks got called out there. So far, this seems okay because there's only one exit to each of these ways here. We've been on a pretty linear path. It's these forks that really get to you. Where are we coming out now? Okay, so here we go. So we've got one exit here and one exit down here. We're just gonna move closer. Gonna move closer. What's up, Swan? Okay.
What the? Steady, guy. It's just a monkey.
Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna do something crazy here. I'm gonna save monkey. The question is, does that mean to go south or not south? I saved. I don't know if that resets the RNG. Assuming this is RNG, this is like tinfoil hat on my head crazy moment right now. Trying to figure this thing out here.
Huh?
Okay. So I think that was wrong. Shriek. Nearby tropical bird call.
Stay cool, Stobart. It was only a bird.
Something was happening there, though, for sure, because the music very drastically stopped in a couple places, which makes me think that this was it. So, again, I don't know if this is going to do the trick or not, but let's just try. Let's try.
All the paths look the same.
So wait. Unless we're not supposed to exit, we need to do nothing? Do we turn around? Maybe we have to turn around. Okay, no chattering, but the audio did just get killed off right there, which is peculiar.
The woods seem to go on forever.
And this will send us somewhere else, right? Yeah. Ugh. This puzzle is kind of mean because I don't know what I'm looking for yet.
What the?
So I'm like
Steady, guy.
following
it's just
a hunch.
monkey.
We're following the insane chattering at the moment. But that didn't work either. He just put the shrugs up again. How strange. I feel like we must be close here to something, but I don't know. I guess it can't. Is there an extra exit? Is this a different exit than this one? Yes. Okay, maybe this is what we missed. Okay, okay. Okay, so we've got... So we have... This is where we came from. Okay, Monkey 2. So we have a path up here. We can go what appears to be one exit this direction. I'm not hearing anything questionable. Let's move towards this exit. Maybe we can get a little sound cue. This is all we have to go off of, by the way. Okay, it's not going to give us anything. All right, we saved. Why did that work? What worked? I guess you just have to figure it out. Like, one is just a golden path. And you just have to, like, save and flip the coin. Maybe there's some sense to it. I'm assuming we're done here. I'm not done, but I think we've gotten to the point that we needed to get to. I'm gonna save again here.
Initials had been carved into the rock. Initials carved into the stone read F.K. Frederick Ketch had been here.
Okay.
Joining the dots would make an equilateral triangle.
Okay. There's where this goes. Okay, so we've got the marker, which should be able to... I guess we'd have to triangulate a point.
The hill I was on had reminded me of a camel's hump as I'd climbed up it. Now
Okay.
I had to see what I could see.
Through... Oh, okay. We're gonna Indiana Jones this thing. How do I move this? I couldn't see anything. Can we not? Hang on. I can't seem to move this. Is this... Okay, here we go. I have to click way over to the side. Okay, so down leaves. Yeah, we can't go up. So I guess we just need to find where our little marker is. Hopefully it will be glowing or like flashing or something. Reflecting. There's a hole there. That's kind of cool looking. Unfortunately, I have no idea, like, where these things are in relation to one another. Maybe I went a little bit too fast. The little hole here obviously seems
There was an enormous
interesting.
cave. Every tourist for the last 3 centuries must have been in that one.
Okay, I guess that's a no.
There was an enormous...
Okay. This seems peculiar.
Heck, Ketch could have hidden his treasure anywhere. This island's full of hiding places.
I wonder if... Okay, yeah, this is just back. I was like, maybe we can go up and down. I feel like we did... Can we go further over? No. This all just goes back? I'm hoping we don't need to do any more manipulation. That would be pretty mean. Like, add some more stuff to our pile. So it's on this sort of line here, I guess. There's a cave.
It was a good cave for hiding treasure in. Shame about the flooding problem. It was a good...
Okay, was that a no then? Okay. Further over. Like, maybe I don't need to look for a cave. I need to look for the reflector. I haven't seen it yet, so.
A needle rock. Eye of the needle? A needle...
Are we pleased with this, George? I can't tell if you actually like the if you actually like the thing or not.
A needle rock. Eye of the needle?
I guess we'll just try to click on everything. I don't really know what this thing is looking for here. I thought that's why we did the setup previously, so that this would be a little bit simpler, I guess. But I guess that was, see the pillar there.
Heck, Ketch could have hidden his treasure anywhere. This island's full of hiding places. Heck. Ketch...
Aw, heck. Aw. Okay, there it is. Marker.
It was the marker which I had raised up the needle of rock.
So... that?
Heck. I could see the marker I had fastened on the rock down in the forest, and right in line with it, that had to be where Ketch had hidden his treasure.
Okay. We did it, I guess. So the question is, how do we get there? How do we get there? Save, I guess. Combine. Zombie. I guess we go there. I feel like we've kind of sussed out where it needs to go, right? Okay, we're good enough then. Beautiful. My goodness. Okay, so we're at the docks now with Nico. We've got a lot of stuff going on. I've just taken a look at the clock and I do need to get going. As I have a healthy amount of traveling to do, but we'll pick this thing up on Thursday. We've done a lot of work today. I felt like that was a hard section of this game. My goodness, that was a tough one. I'll save this one over the last one that I did escape. And we will we'll jump right into the Nico storyline on Thursday and continue onwards.